Welcome to the SoberQ podcast.
Hi, my name's Ollie. I'm an alcoholic from Melbourne, and I've been asked to talk a bit about how do we turn our thoughts to someone we can help. So thanks, first of all, to Chris and SoberQ for asking me to talk on this subject. It's a difficult topic because I suppose in the question it's how do we turn our thoughts to someone we can help. And my experience when I got to AA was that I thought I spent a lot of time thinking about what was wrong with my life and what was wrong with me, and I think that endless thoughts on me, my problems, and what's wrong with me, it didn't actually solve anything. In fact, I think it generally made things worse. And what I found when I got to AA was that I was encouraged to think of other people, not only because it's a good thing to do, but because there's actually some kind of healing effect that happens when you think of someone else. It seems to do something good for you, and if you do it if I do it in the right spirit, I can help someone else, and I suppose, like for me, when I turn my thoughts to someone I can help, I think first of all I have to be convinced that I have something to offer someone else, and I suppose when I first came into AA, I didn't really feel like I had a lot to give. I felt pretty broken, and I was afraid of connecting with people and reaching out. So I guess, the first thing is being convinced that no matter where you are in recovery, we all have something to offer. And sometimes that's offering a kind ear to someone to listen, or sometimes it's actually calling someone up and talking and telling them that that you have a problem. Or for me, I call people and I talk about how I'm struggling with something or some aspect of my life, and that gives them the opportunity to help me. And I believe it or not, that actually, that is doing. It does them a service. It sounds paradoxical, but sharing your problems with other people gives them the opportunity to be helpful to you, and in turn sort of help themselves. So, I guess, when I turn my thoughts, how I turn my thoughts is, by asking, I guess, by knowing that I actually have the ability to help, and then by being brave enough to reach out. So, I hope that helps, and thank you for asking me to share on the podcast. Bye.
If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ podcast website at soberq.com. Thanks for listening.